Giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAH. You're born us to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere shalom to the that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is a really quick video. This popped up a little earlier this morning. USGS 2.6 magnitude earthquake reported off the pretty much the as you see here, the Maryland Virginia border, kind of like that, as far as the Atlantic coast, right? So I'm not doing a video off of this specifically, but as to, remind us, it's only going to escalate from here, man. See, before I started this video, there's a whole bunch of videos on the football game and just some other bullshit, man. The football games and whatever else you could think of, man. So while the people in the spirit of sports and mirth and stuff like that, they're not paying attention to what the hell is going on all around them, man. Right? They're not paying attention, and they don't realize that this stuff is only going to get worse, man. Right? So then, then that comes with the ultimate question: how am I going to prepare myself for this stuff? These people aren't prepared for that. You know what people think is going to save them? Gold. That's what a woman told us, right? She said gold and silver, right? That shit ain't gonna save you in that time, man. That's not gonna save you in that time, right? No, this stuff that you see right now, man. All this stuff. See, what's gonna save you is something that you can't see, and you already know what the hell I'm talking about when I say that, man. Right? People can't see that, man. They're not asking themselves, what am I gonna do if something were to happen? And this is why you see people, even the smallest things make people panic. Even the smallest things make people panic because they're not in the spirit as to, well, okay, well, what if something happens? Then what? What do I got to do? Right? So, like I said, this is going to be a really quick video, okay? A really quick video on Matthew, all right, chapter 24, verse 6, okay? Mind you, the earthquake, that Turkey just had an earthquake. New York just had an earthquake right after, right? A few hours after, and now this earthquake, which earthquakes happen every day, all the time. It's just that they're not always reported, right? Because a lot of them are small, right? But the point is this right here: earthquakes in diverse places. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start here. This is how you know we at the end, man. I'm sure, I'm sure a lot of the old heads could say, the so-called, old heads could say that this stuff, like far as when it comes to these earthquakes, weren't happening all that much as of like 50 years ago. I'm sure, right? Even 20 years ago. I'm sure it wasn't happening as much as this stuff is happening today. Now, everything else as far as economic and stuff like that, we already know this wasn't happening like that back then. Well, should I say to this extent, all right? Anyway, Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars, rumors of wars. All right, see that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. All right, but the end is not yet. So, again, see that ye be not troubled. How aren't you going to be troubled in those days? Obviously, there's going to be some trouble because we're in the flesh. Obviously, we're going to, a lot of us get weak at times. All of us get weak at times, man. I don't care who you are. You did get weak at times. That's just what it is. All right. Being troubled like these people out here, not knowing what the hell to do. See, in the time of our trouble, you know who we run to? YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, man, the Most High. You people don't do that. You people run straight to money. You people run straight to the government, right? Verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." So, and all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? Famines, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places. Obviously, when you talk about nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, all right, wars, right, within everywhere, all right. You got gender wars, race wars, all this stuff, man, right? A war over everything. So then you got earthquake, pestilences, earthquakes in diverse places, famines, earthquakes in diverse places, earthquakes, riots, and actual earthquakes. Okay, commotions, right? And when you have a earthquake, the earth is in a commotion. All right, but all these are the beginning of sorrows. Now you gotta think, man. Look at all this stuff that's going on, man. When you look at these two, this is exactly what's going on today, man. All right. When you look at these two scriptures, man, this is exactly what's going on today, and it's only going, and that's the point of this video. It's only going to escalate, man, because you could clearly say, hey, yeah, we've seen all this before, not to this extent. It may have happened, but not to this extent, and everything is happening all at the same time in very, very quick succession. Okay. Now it said all these are the beginning of sorrows, right? You gotta think, man. Again, all this stuff happening, you would think, damn, man, this is surely the end, which it is, but this is the beginning of that, man. You gotta think, this right here is the beginning. I mean, it's mass shootings damn near every other day. I mean, goddamn, all the killing and shooting and the abortions and all this stuff, man. Right? All this stuff that's happening all around us, man. You would think, well, goddamn, man, it's surely it can't get worse than this. This scripture just said it's going to get worse than this. And in fact, let's go down to verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, right? Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. Right? You know what I'm saying? So this right here, again, it is further explained that, yes, it is going to get worse. Oh, it's going to get worse. Right? This further explained that, how it's going to get worse. And you would think, like, God damn, how could it get any worse than this? Holy shit, man. You would think that. It is what it is, man. Right? So, we're about to approach a time, right, which we're pretty much at that time now, like never before, man. All right, since the very creation of this earth, we're pretty much in that time now, man. All right, seeing all this stuff. I mean, you can't even. I mean, when you look at the stories of ancient time, you had the sodomy, you had all this stuff going on, but it was never ever to this extent, man. This is just out of control, man. You never had women behave the way they're behaving now, man. Hell, well, let me keep it in order. You never had men behaving the way they're behaving now. You never had women behaving the way they're acting now. While you had certain accounts, like in the Bible, while you had certain accounts like that to some degree, there was still some type of fear to that because certain things would get you killed. Now, everybody believes in freedom. Everybody believes in doing what you want to do and stuff like that. So now there's absolutely no fear. And that's exactly what makes this so much worse. We have absolutely no clue who we are. That's the main thing of what makes this so much worse. Israelites have absolutely no clue of who they are. See, at least back then, even wicked Israelites knew that they were Israelites. And they, even though certain ones, a lot of them went off, they still had some form of fear of going off like that. Because they know at the end they would get jacked up for it. Today, there is no repercussion, right? And that's exactly what's making this so much worse. All right. So now, you can't tell what the hell is a male female these days, right? You got babies being dropped off in drop boxes like they male by their mothers, right? Like they're just male. You know, I'm talking about like mail care. You know how with the mail they put it in your mailbox. That's literally what the infant drop box is, man. They put it in there, they shut it, right? Like some storage, man. Like that's ridiculous, man. And for some reason, these women out here get praised for being mothers, and you got women out there like that, man. There is no way I could ever see myself doing something like that, man. But we're in a time like none other, man. But when it comes to the hell, oh, it's going to get worse, man. And you would ask why? Look, man. Let's and I read this the other day, man, but I gotta bring it out again. All right. I just gotta bring it out again. All right. Um, Matthew chapter 18, verse 7. It says, "Woe to the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offense cometh." Okay, so that's some of the offenses is just what I listed off. You can't say all the offenses that's being done here, man. You'll go on all day with the bullshit, man. You'll go on all day listing off offense after offense after offense. Right? And some of the stuff you can't even say on video. Right? One of the biggest, you want to know one of the biggest offenses? Taking our heritage away. All right? That's one of the biggest offenses. It's taking the Israelites, the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American heritage away, man. Of them being Israelites. Now look what we're stuck being called: Black, Latino, Native American. That's why we say so-called. We're stuck being called Negro, Mexican, Native American, Haitian, right? Puerto Rican. All these bywords, man. That is the biggest offense. That's one of the biggest offenses, right? That are being done here. By who? By the man that the world is under. Job chapter 9, verse 24. Figure it out. Give it all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.